much. That's fine. I'll get the footage from Twitch later. That's annoying, but it's fine. We missed like what, one boss and like a little bit of running around. Easy. But the running around does have where I need the multiple video packs. Oh well, it's fine. I can make a workaround. I believe in me. Congrats, Clown. That's awesome. Go lay down for a minute. I fully support this. Do I upload to other platforms? I do. I have a YouTube that I upload to. Every single week there's a new video on Monday, and then I have a Discord. Well, I have a Discord, but I don't upload there. But then I have a TikTok that I sometimes, once in a while, upload to. But otherwise, YouTube. YouTube is the big one. The way I said TikTok. How else would one call the platform name TikTok? I'm gonna let you die. Yeah. Perfect. I don't know if I ever actually had a TikTok command. I don't remember if I did. Is he like, I don't want to be there? No, nah. I use TikTok all the time. I just haven't uploaded there in a while because I haven't been making short content. I've been doing long form stuff more. But I got no issue with TikTok myself. Although I might stop using it now that it's been sold to a fucking American company. Because, Lord help me. How dare you? I was turning my back to look cool. That was rude. Okay, there's one poisoned. Hang on. Hold, please. You think the poison will kill him? Okay, you're definitely dead for sure. So that's one dead. The other, him, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Lionel there. Jesus Christ, I do a lot of damage. I know a plus 25, but still, I didn't expect it to be that much. Okay. I think I need to do a little bit of damage to him to be able to do this. I think. Perfect. Okay, the skulls can stop chasing me now. The skulls couldn't. Thank you. Okay, great. We did the looking cool thing. I'm so proud of me. How's it going, meme? Good morning. Is my feed broken? Thank you for the follow. My feed doesn't show. There we go. My feed was broken. That was weird. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, the YouTube channel's the same. You can see all the stuff is down there. There's like the VOD channel, the regular channel, the TikTok, the Discord. I think they're the four that I have down there. I think. Oh no, I want to be held. God, hang on, ma'am, I would like a hug. Hug, please. Thank you. See, you can give me a hug, but that doesn't really help me because you don't give me things to progress my game. I accept a hug from her because she gives me something that I can use to beat a boss. She also gives me 2 STDs, but that's unrelated. Although on the poison run, we're kind of a fan of that, I think, right? Okay. I didn't grab the grace because I'm a fool. I'm a fool. And now I have to sit through this long-ass fucking animation while I slowly get up, pull out my weapons, and then I can run. Good God. Ridiculous. What do I want? I want more strength and dexterity, and then arcane. We're going to keep raising all three of those, I think. I don't really need anything else. I think those are going to be the main three that I'm going to want here. Because arcane will make it so our poison procs faster. Strength and dexterity will make it so that our damage is stronger because of the hits that we do. I'm so sorry, ma'am. My mushroom head is cutting into your body. I apologize. Okay. I think we're good. Terrific. All right. You and use you, and then have a seat after it ticks away, because if you have a seat before it ticks away, it doesn't bring you back up to full for some reason, even though you're sitting at the grace. It's very weird. Eventually it'll go. There we go. Okay, and now we kill a dragon. Kill a Dargon. I'm gonna drink when I get in there, I think. Just so I have a bit more time with it as well. I think is my plan. I think this is a good plan. I really wish there'd been a cutscene for Fortissax. Because, like, this whole area with, like, the sky and stuff and, like, Fortissax's lore is really sick. And then we didn't get any cutscene, kind of like R'Lana. R'Lana should have had a cutscene, which we've already talked about. Same with Romina. Romina especially. Like, R'Lana and Romina, two biggest missed opportunities for not having a cutscene. He is poisoned, which is great. He is doing fire, which is less great. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, listen here, you little... Well, you're kind of a big shit. You little shit! Okay. Would you get back over here? Thank you. Is that fire? Are you doing fire? Oh, you're doing lightning, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing lightning. Bam! How did that miss? Oh, right, because they're the shortest fucking weapons in existence. Don't look at explosions. Yeah! Purpose. God, we're cool. It is a hell of a statement piece, it is. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your games. Appreciate it. Hello, Specs. How's it going? A day off? Let's go. Any big plans for the day, or are you just going to lay down and do nothing? Are you just going to do nothing? I support doing nothing. We're just doing nothing. Okay. As far as I can tell, that is all the bosses in the base game except for Malenia. I'm going to go confirm that now. But as far as I can tell, that's all the bosses, right? And we should be at 14 remembrances running around to the back here. Was this vampire little shit? This vampire? Vampire. The dragon? $15 every fucking time. Okay. Base game, 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 base game. Plus 1, 2, 3. 15 in the base game. Yeah. And then 11 in the DLC. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's go do PK, I think. I think PK is a good one. We'll do PK into... We'll do PK, Midra, Bale, and Better. Just because they're all kind of out of the way. I already did Gaius, right? I had to have done Gaius. Yeah, I did Gaius with the perfume bottles because I'm cool. Oh, and Sunflower. Sunflower. Got it. Got it. He said little shit. Nope. I didn't even know that was a reference. I was just saying that because they were. Bum bum bum. Hi, Egon. Bye, Egon. Egon, getcha. I'm trying to figure out what the best settings for the Foggate rando are. Because, like, right now I have it set up that I need 0 Great Runes for literally anything except for the final boss where I need 7. And I think that's fun. But, for a Deathless run, is that good? Should I do 4 Great Runes so I don't need to collect all of them instead? I don't know. I can't decide how I want to set it up because I really want to do both, like, just for fun and then also the Deathless version. Since I've never done that, and I've done rando and I've done base game Deathless, and I would love to actually get that on my, for my belt and have that be a run that I've done and won at. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. We're going with... Am I going with this, or am I going with shield pokes? I think we go with this. I think this is good. We'll get the poison right off the rip pretty much immediately, and then he should die if I get, like, a couple more hits in. There's the poison. Man, running R1s are pretty solid with claws, eh? Oh, thank you. And boop! I need to get like one more hit in and then I could do the don't look at explosions thing. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool guys, don't look at explosions, but we do dodge getting hits. Okay, eventually he'll die. This might take a second. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I've lost track of the man. Oh god, oh god. This is what I get for trying to be cool. No, 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 no! Leave me alone! No fear! Fuck! The poison ran out. Damn it. He had like 3 health left, and the poison ran out? Really? Come on. Well, it was gonna be cool. It really was. And then it wasn't. Not very cool looking. Shut up. Man. That was funny, at least. Even if it wasn't cool looking. You cannot deny that that was not funny. Can't deny it, because it was. You know what we'll probably do is we'll probably do the Venomous Fangs to get the poison proc on Bale, and then I'll probably swap to Estoc because it is thrust damage or pierce damage or whatever, right? Right? Huh? How are these not things you can pick up? They're glowy. You should be able to pick those up. I don't agree with that. You were distracted and he missed it? Perfect. Good. I also really enjoyed that Ancient Dragon Man was attacking to the beat of the last song a little bit. More at the beginning than later on when he was doing the 3 swipes, but he was like hitting in time to the beat. That made me very happy. I also accidentally edited my video to have a certain part in the most recent video I edited that was lined up with the music, and I love when that happens. Sometimes I do it on purpose. Not the most recent time. The most recent time was pure luck, and it's very funny. Well, very funny. I enjoy it. I like things being timed to music. I think it's cool. So his poison bar isn't very big. You know what, meme? That's a really good theory. That's a really good theory. Because I know on bosses, the poison lasts a specific amount of time. So, like, you hit Gaius or Bale or Mesmer, whoever with the poison, it'll last the same amount of time on them no matter what. It'll do a certain percentage of their health or whatever, right? But I forgot that NPCs have their own poison bar. So that's going to be very different for them. Interesting. Interesting. I have heard tale, and I don't know if this is true. I've heard tale that the Spellblade set apparently boosts Holy Ash of Wars as well as Magic Ash of Wars. And I know that it doesn't say that it boosts Magic Ash of Wars, and it does. So obviously there's a chance it could boost the Holy ones too, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I've heard tale that it is, and I kind of want to test it myself. Because if that does work, that's really interesting. Oh, my for anyone that missed this info, my credit card got fraud charges on it, so I had to cancel my credit card because, you know, that's what you do. Cancel my credit card like, I don't know, like 5 days ago or something like that. And 2 days after my credit card gets canceled because of fraud charges, and I have to get one sent to me via the mail, the mail service goes on strike here. So I'm not getting a new credit card for a while, which is problematic because there's quite a few things that get charged to my credit card that won't be able to get charged there. So that'll be fun. I can't wait for like Xbox Game Pass, Canva, PlayStation, my phone to all try to go through and not be able to. It's gonna be great. Oh, I can't wait. Oh boy. And the last time I looked it up, because they've gone on strike another time relatively recently. It was back in November. They went on strike in November. I think it was November 17th. and they were forced back to work a month later. So they didn't go back to work. They were forced back to work, which is fucked up. And like, we should pay people the appropriate wages. And like, don't take this as me saying we shouldn't, because we 100% should. It would be really nice if they went back to work quickly so that my life can be less screwed right now. Because boy, is it about to get complicated. Go pick it up from the post office? No, because the post people are on strike. Which means, number one, it probably hasn't even arrived at my local post office. So somewhere in transit, somewhere, don't know where, somewhere out there. And two, the people at the post office work in the postal service, and they're all on strike right now. So even if I could pick it up from there, there's no one that's working there that could get it for me. So my wife had the suggestion of calling the credit card company and see if they can send it via like UPS or Purelator or something. I don't know if they can, but that was a good idea, and I might try that just to see, because I also can't pay the bill for my credit card without adding my new credit card to my account, which means that if my bill comes due, I won't be able to pay it, and I'll get a charge. So, yay! Again, I support them striking, and they should get paid a fair wage, and they should get the right wages and shit. Okay, I'm not saying that they should, but also for me specifically in this moment, this is really complicated, and I don't like it. Oh, hey, look, the first thing that tried to get charged is Google. Great. Yay. Goody. And so it begins. Got flattened. That makes sense. That makes sense. I believe in you next time, though. You'll totally win. Probably. No, thank you. No, thank you. This also is like a lesson of why you should have more than one credit card. Even if it's just as a backup, you know? But I don't like having more than one. I couldn't even go get another one now if I wanted to, because if I get another one, if I went out and like applied for one, they have to send that via the mail too. So no matter what, I'm screwed. I think it's easier than the one you did the first time, or you just got them better. I mean, they might have adjusted it too, but I don't knock your skill. I think you might have just gotten better. How dare you? You motherfucker. He ate my jump. He ate my jump. That was garbage. How dare you? Hello, this is really awkward. Yeah, fuck you. Okay. I don't know why they didn't make it so that guy can jump across the gap. I feel like the intent is for you to kill him, and they made it so you can just jump. It's very weird. Definitely easier. The early access one was so punishing. Okay. I'm still not gonna let you knock your skill, though. I'm saying that you got better, and you're a better, stronger person now, and that's the reason that you won. I'm not letting you knock it. I'm giving you the credit, and you're gonna take the credit and be happy. He's built able to jump. All the other ones can. It's just that guy can't. It's weird, and I don't know why. It's so strange. All right. We are here for PK. This is one of the two and a half bosses that cannot be poisoned. So it's going to be a little on the not fun, not cool, not like we're doing the don't look at explosion thing while the boss dies. We're just going to beat him up with strike damage. It's going to be great. Because we got Poison Starfist here. Poison Somber Starfist specifically. Which is a little on the short side, which is a problem. I don't know how that one hit me, but sure. I hate getting stuck on his stupid arm. I just want to get around to take the riposte, but I can't because I get stuck on his arm and I can't go this way, so we have to walk all the way around to get there. It's so annoying. Okay, he's dead. Great. We can move on from the guy that can't be poisoned. Let's go do a boss that can be poisoned in Metter. And also Sunflower. And also Midra. All of those. 35. 36. Belt Oversight. I mean, probably. It's just real weird. Because the other Leonines can jump, which means that they had to have programmed that one specifically to not be able to. So... like... I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. We touched the hand. Never mind. We missed. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay, Kristen, can you kindly fuck off? Thank you. We'll probably do Sunflower next, because Metter, we need to go do a whole running thing, and Sunflower is a little bit quicker to get to. So we'll probably do Sunflower next, and then we'll go do Metter. Then we'll do Jory into Midra. And then we'll do Mesmer, Romina, Godfrey, Loretta, and then the last three like usual. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. It's a lot of just running around killing bosses now. Because I already collected, like, everything else that I need, right? So... oh, Bale. I have to kill Bale, too. I should do Bale next, actually. I forgot about Bale. I even mentioned him on the way to PK, and then I blanked on... boop! I should do a region lock run again. I haven't done one of those in a while. Those are fun, too. I love that my Dark Souls 3 video I put out is the only video that people are like, why did you put hashtag Bloodborne in the description? But I've done it for every single video that I think I've put out because, you know, algorithms and shit and whatever. And no one's ever commented on it on Elden Ring. But I guess Dark Souls 3 people read the description. I guess. Which, like, cool. I'm glad they do, but it's just funny that up until now, no one's made a single comment about it. And now I've received 2 comments on one video being like, why is there hashtag Bloodborne? I don't know. Why is there hashtag Dark Souls on some of my videos? In ancient Rome, there were 4 kinds of poison. Hi, Dan. How's it going? Poisons 1, 2, and 3 would kill you instantly. Poison 4 would just make you itchy. Is this a joke? Or is this an actual fact? I can't tell. If it is a joke, I might just not understand. Oh, poison ivy. See, that would work if I didn't read Roman numerals as numbers. But okay, I get it now. How's it going, Dan? I hope you're doing well. I can't believe it is almost October. Crazy. Oh, I should mention, not that like you literally nobody has to. Did you know that right now if you give 5 subs or more, Valorant will also gift at least 1 sub, which means there's a chance for bonus subs on all gifted subs if you gift 5 or more. It's true. And that's happening until the end of September. It's true. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 gifted. And thank you, Valorant, for the 1 gifted as well. I wasn't lying. It's true. It's true. I only speak the truth. It's true. I was gonna do the matching all the gift subs again for today and tomorrow. But my credit card doesn't work. So I can't. As much as I would love to. I guess I could go buy like a Visa, a prepaid Visa, and do charges with that. That would work. That'd be a good temporary solution for like my actual bills and stuff that I need to pay. Thank you, Dan, though. I appreciate the 5 gifted. And thank you, Valorant, for the 1 as well. I'm sorry that you're feeling sick. That is not fun. That is not a good time. Have you decided which of the secret layers, if any, that you're going to go for? Seeing as they're doing poison, I love it. I love it. I don't think I'm going for any of the ones that are in the scare super drop that are coming. I would have loved like a horror themed super drop, and like I know there's the trick or treat one, but I don't really care about the art that's in that one, and like the other arts that are in some of the other ones, I'm just like, yeah, the Furby Hullbreaker horror I kind of want to get for Lauren because she hates Furbies, and I thought that'd be funny. I also am not like super attached to getting it. The only one that I know for sure that I want is the 2 God of War ones, and if I can only get one of those, I want to get God of War Ragnarok, because that is, you know, as much as I love base God of War, that's the old games, not the new games, and I really want God of War Ragnarok. So as long as I can get that, I will be happy. And I also don't really care if I get it foil or not, so I might just try and get the non-foil ones. Foil is cool, but sometimes I don't want them foil. I should get the Smithing Stone up here, so I can plus 25 something. Yeah. I am tempted by the encyclopedia thing that they have, the 26 cards or whatever. That's kind of cool, the calendar thing. Whatever it is, that's kind of neat. Could stand on their edge. Yeah, that's very valid, yeah. If they had cooler uniqueness to the foils, I think I'd be more interested. Like raised foils, etched foils. I'm not a big fan of the confetti one. The Galaxy foil's cool, but like, eh. Yeah, the Dan Dan deck is really beautiful. I'm tempted by that one as well. I don't know if I'd be able to get that, but very tempted by that. Okay. I'm gonna go upgrade my weapon first, and then we'll come back and be a Bale. Hang on. Hello.
Oh, no.
Let's get to Smithin. We're gonna be doing poison venomous fang because I'm gonna be using this a lot more than the other one. Dan playing Dan in the deck. Comes out at the end of the month. I'm glad that my car insurance isn't coming out of my credit card. It's already come out of it, so I don't have to worry about that at least. But yes, definitely save the money for it for sure. For sure. Okay, so the plan is proc the poison using the venomous fang, which should proc very quickly. Then swap to the S-Stock and poke him to death. Cool. Actually, no, my car insurance is different. My car insurance comes out of my debit card. I'm thinking of CAA. Very different thing. Okay, we don't do a ton of damage, but that's okay because the goal is to poison. Still no poison. Now he does have like 1100 resist, so this will take a little bit, probably. I think we're probably kind of close because every single hit is what, 200 or something? Okay, there's the poison. Love it. The only reason I would consider using Poison Hand is for the poise breaks. Well, that was rude, Ben. How dare you? Oh, this is a really, really early... Oh, that's not great. Okay. I don't think we're getting a poise break on this. Man, I'm rolling that really early today. Why am I rolling that so early? What's wrong with me? Is the poison done? The poison is not done. Wow, I'm rolling very early for everything, eh? Okay, the poison is done, so we swap back to our poisonous fang and hope to get one more poison proc before the end of the fight. Okay, there's the poison again. How is that not the roll timing for that? I was far enough away from the head, I didn't get hit by it. Oh my God, it's a miracle. It's a poisonous miracle. Okay, and then I screwed up anyways. Well, what you gonna do? I want to say I can get one more hit in and then I can look away. Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We don't look at explosions. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's go do Sunflower. Dan, I'm surprised you don't have all of the level 1 emotes yet already. I would have expected you would have them. Oh my god, it didn't get meme song. It did get it did get the right game, but it didn't get meme song. The world is ending. Twitch doesn't like me, apparently. This is a good song, so I'm not gonna skip it. It also definitely did not get Fatal's song either. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that and let you try it again. Once you have the link, I will refund. I'll refund you both in a second as soon as I can. How to confuse bottled water with that? I have no clue. Clearly, Christopher Larkin is basically the same spelling as bile water. Obviously. Yo, I don't know. This is why we said we gotta use the links. Did we forget that links were important? Where are you both? Where are your songs? 1, 2, done. There you go. Try again. Second playthrough. About to fight Malekith. Nice. Good luck. How on average have you been finding? Because I know you mentioned that it was Mogwa's a lot of repairs. Have you enjoyed the no summons? Have you felt like it's easier overall to learn the bosses harder? What's your view on it now? How's it going, Emerald Turtle? Welcome. The run is going great. We are 9 bosses away from being done. I mean, technically not 9 because there's still a couple like side bosses. So we're really like 12 or something, but it's going great. Like it's fine, but 1. I don't know. Oh, you can't look because they're on mobile? I got nothing then. I'm sorry, Fatal. Okay, we're just gonna do exactly what we've been doing because it's really good. It's really good. Let's go. Hello. 11 more. No, we have 9 more to go. There's 26 in the game in total. 26 total. We've done 17. 26 remembrances, but there's also Loretta, Gideon, and Jory on the way. So there is 12 total bosses left for me, unless I'm forgetting one. In which case it might be more. But as far as I remember, it's 12. Ah, you're good. It's 26. The reason I know it's 26 is because I did a run where I used a new alphabet or a new letter from the alphabet for a weapon on every single boss. So, and I realized there was 26 and it made it really easy to remember. Now, normally we would sit here and watch the poison tick away, but there's 3 phases of this. So we're not going to do it for the first or second phase, but the third phase we'll watch the poison tick and we'll do the cool thing, hopefully. Bam! Bam! Okay, good news. I missed all 3 attacks that I was going for there. We wouldn't want to hit those. That'd be too easy. Careful. And the final phase. Oh, I ran into that because I'm an idiot. My plan was to hit the head and maybe get the poison up while he was doing the thing. And then I screwed it up, and then I missed all the attacks there. So it's all going great. It's all going according to plan, and you cannot tell me otherwise. All according to plan, I promise. Still can't get the timing on that. That is a move I just need to spend a bunch of time practicing, I think. All right, and now we wait. No fear! No fear! Okay, some fear. I didn't expect him to do that move again. There was a little bit of fear. There was a tiny bit of fear. I really legitimately thought I might just be dead there. I had to roll. Damn it. Man, I go from looking so cool and then all of a sudden no cool and I don't look cool anymore. It was kind of cool and then not so cool anymore. Remember to not repeat your mistakes. Fair. Fair, totally fair. Breaks are good. Breaks help you learn as well. Focus on staying alive long enough to learn the embarrassing dodgy attacks. Okay. Feel you're close to a phase change, you get more aggressive, make mistakes, trying to punish, to be more consistent. Yes, that is definitely very hard. I agree. Concern you? Good. They should. You always beat Morgott first try somehow? Nice. Morgott's a weird boss. Because Morgott, like, mechanically is difficult. But you can get to Morgott crazy OP, and then you just poise break him repeatedly and he's dead in like 5 hits. It's so weird. It's such a strange dichotomy with that boss compared to, I don't know, Fire Giant that comes afterwards, right? Most violently before it goes out. It's true. It's true. That's true. Did I hit the button? I did not hit the button. Bam. There we go. There we go. Red Bear Claws and Shackle. Great way to do it. That Shackle's there for a reason. Because he's so large and then you do like the Fire Giant fight. I think that most people find the Fire Giant fight to be difficult because they don't fight the fight the way the game wants you to. It's like people will go into that fight and stay by his leg in phase 1, which is great. That's what you should do. But then they get to phase 2 and then they just continue to stay by his leg, which I understand why they do it. But it becomes a lot easier if you do that fight where you actually fight him in front of his hand, like by hitting his hands in front of him. That fight becomes significantly more manageable and a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, his hands are technically not his hands specifically. It's like the kind of fleshy part on Earth is technically the weakness. But his head, yeah, forearm. His forearm is his weakness. His head is his weakness. His eyeball is his weakness. If you can hit his head and his eyeball, those do the most damage. And especially if you can knock him down, or when he does certain moves, you can hit them. And if you get him poise broken, and you... Why? If you get him poise broken, then you're really able to take advantage of hitting his head or the eyeball and doing a fuck ton of damage. I actually prefer hitting the head over the eyeball, because although you can take the riposte on the eyeball, sometimes you go to hit the eyeball and you'll hit the eyelid, which doesn't take bonus damage. But if you hit his head, that does take the bonus damage the whole time. So, okay, Metter. Not very used to Fire Giant fights. It took me a while to get used to the Fire Giant fight. I love it now, but it took me a while to get used to it. Wrist, yeah, it's like this area. Wrist forearm kind of vibe. Keep rolling to the bicep, run back. There. I also find that fighting Fire Giant Unlocked is a much better strategy. It is significantly easier to have a consistency in the fight that you don't get otherwise. Okay, after Metter, we go to Midra. Then after Midra, we'll go do... I kind of just want to do Loretta to get her out of the way. Then after Loretta, we can head over to Mesmer, Romina, Letta and Friends, Godfrey, Radabise, PCR, Melania. Yeah. My pathing always confuses people on YouTube. But like, there's certain bosses that are more fun to do last. Like Melania. Melania is super cool. She deserves to be last. And PCR is harder than Radabise, so they deserve to be second last. Arguably, PCR should be last because they're arguably harder than Melania, but I prefer the Melania fight between the two, so we give her the special spot. Anna! Goodbye. Steam sale, nice. I can't wait to not be able to buy things. God damn it. Why did this have to happen now? Okay, Metter. We're gonna poison, and then we're gonna swap to Poison Fist, Poison Hand, Poison Star Fist, whatever you want to call it. How on earth was that close enough? Yeah. I get it. I honestly thought she wasn't going to do another attack there for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, because she obviously would. I know these things, but my brain was like, I can hit her here, I'll be fine! Ideally, we kill her before she does the lasers, but I think she's doing them right here, right? Nope, okay. She's being weird, yo. What is wrong with her? She's all broken. I also can't hit her for some reason. Hit her, thank you. Oh, god damn it. Don't talk to me. Have a couple weeks. Dan, I will. But, Canada Post is on strike. So, I don't love my chances of getting my credit card before November. I didn't count a death. Hang on. 31. Okay, let's try that again, but like not being silly. I can't believe I missed like 4 attacks in that. That was wild. Whoa! Don't touch me. Okay, why are we doing this? I mean, this is a good move for me because I can get in here and do a bunch of poison to you. But it is weird that you're doing that. I really, really want to get another poise break if I can. Which I want to say will happen here if I hit this right. Or it won't for some reason. That was weird. Why no poise break? And now she's going to do lasers. No, she's not. She's going to summon babies. Okay, now she's doing balls. Great. Hiya! No, thank you. We don't have to look at explosions. Yeah, that's right. Dead. Not really an explosion. Well, more of an implosion, really. Yeah, whatever. She's gone. That's what matters. Implosion, explosion. This is Halloween. We're doing a Halloween list because it's, you know, basically Halloween. I left 100k runes back there. It doesn't matter. And by basically Halloween, I mean it's almost October and I'm in Halloween mood. Who needs 100k runes? Not this guy. 100k runes is for suckers. People that want to level. Yeah, sure, certainly isn't me. No way. Me want to level? No. How much do you think the poison buildup would be if I actually maxed out Arcane? $130? That's a good guess. We'll try it out at the end. I'll edit my stats to make them 99 because I am curious what it'll wind up being. It's currently at 117 and we're only at like 39 Arcane. So I could see it getting even higher than 130. Will it? I don't know, but I could see it happening. Oh, I've already gone down here. I've already done this. I've already gone to, I got all the way to here. That's right. Wait, did I already kill Jory? I might have killed Jory already. Wait. I did kill Jory. Good job, past me. I'm proud of you. Yeah, perfect. You should. They're fun. Yeah, Midra time. You know, did I already run to the manse? No, okay, good. At least I didn't do that. For anyone that missed it yesterday in Kristen and Ryland's stream, Ryland said, I said the Ghostbusters line of I ain't afraid of no ghosts, and Ryland responded with, I don't know what that's from. And then we were like, it's from Ghostbusters. And he went, oh, I haven't seen those movies. Right, but you know the song. My 5-year-old knows the song. It's fine that you haven't seen the movies, but everyone knows the song. You just know the song, but you know the song, right? And in the song, they say the line. So, you know, the problem was he was like, I don't know the line. I've never heard this before. Right, but it's in the song. What do you mean? It's like there are 3 iconic Halloween songs. This is one of the 3. Everyone knows this. totally fair if people haven't seen the movie. The movie's different than the song, but everybody knows the song. I love this place. It's so spooky. I just wish there was like another boss. A Madness Dragon would have gone a long way in here. Would have been so cool. Or an Eldritch Horror. I also would have been cool with that. Some sort of cosmic entity from like Bloodborne or something. That would have been sick. That would be IP infringement. I mean, they could just change it enough so that people don't associate it with blood. It would still be the same vibes. I mean, we got to be fair, QT. They already have the Winter and Lantern guys, and those are basically just from Bloodborne anyways. So what's to prevent them from doing something similar? God, if the PlayStation Magic cards had been Bloodborne, that would have sold out faster than anything I think they've ever had. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's just my bias for Bloodborne, because Final Fantasy is definitely way more popular than Bloodborne is, but God, that would have been crazy. On Sony not liking money, it is true. Sony does hate money. Unless it's from The Last of Us, then Sony loves money. I appreciate that people love The Last of Us. This is no hate for any of the people that do, okay? I am so sick of that series of games. It's not even a series. Those 2 games. So sick of them. If we never see another Last of Us related thing ever again, I would be so happy. That won't happen because we're getting Last of Us Magic cards now, and obviously they're going to keep milking it. But like, God. And maybe this is the fact that every time they're like, we have a special announcement about a Sony-related product, everyone's like, oh my God, is it finally going to be Bloodborne? And they're like, no, it's The Last of Us. And if it's not The Last of Us, then it's Horizon Zero Dawn, because those are the only 2 things that Sony cares about for some reason. You love money too? That's fair, Stars. I also love money. Big fan. They're so slow. Goodbye. Dan, when you get the DLC, are you going to do your first run with or without summons? Now that you've done a run without summons as your second one. I got stuck on a jar. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Agreed. Agreed. Honey do be great. What was that song, clown? Don't touch me! Mm. Mm-hmm. Meme, are you gonna go for the Steel Soul achievement? Did you do that in Hollow Knight? Or I guess either of the Steel Soul achievements, since only one of them it requires an 80%, the other one is 100%. And like any percent is like easy. Especially if you allow yourself to quit out, because then you can just quit out whenever things get dire. No. Can't believe I actually jumped over that. I did not think that was going to happen. I thought I was going to hit that. I for sure thought I was going to hit there. This is going to be a very, 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 I'm going to say free fight, but I haven't done this fight with the equivalent of Starfist in a while. And if you haven't seen this fight with Starfist, it's kind of unfun or unfair because it's so easy. And I'm probably going to eat these words now that I've said it, but hello, Mini Midra. I keep forgetting to be really toxic with the emote. My bad. I'll try to remember from now on, okay? Should have taken the riposte. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Bam! Hi, Midra. I definitely don't do as much damage as Starfist would because I don't have Frost and Bleed. But you can see how good the poise damage is, right? Like, it's so gross how strong just this moveset is and the amount of poise you get from... Oh my God, is it good? You think he dies from the poison? In this range? He must, right? Assuredly. Assuredly. Yeah, that's right. That's right. My place. I own this place now. Yeah. God, we're toxic as fuck. It's great. Okay, let's go beat up Loretta. Let's go beat up Loretta. Yes, I am using both. Yeah. Wing Sword and Millicent. And we also have the Thorny cracked here as well. And we've also got Axe Talisman and the Spike Cracked here going on, I think at least. Let me see. No, I have Strength not right now. I should put Spike Cracked here back in. But we did kill Millicent. The poor gal is dead and gone. Partially because we had to be toxic, and also partially because, well... I wanted her talisman, mostly. This is indeed, this is Thriller! Arguably, probably the most iconic Halloween song ever. I don't know if there's anything that I would put higher than this one. Bye. Maybe the Monster Mash? Maybe. Ma'am, I need you to chill. That is not chilling, that is hitting me more. Okay, we're good. I am excited to fight Romina. I like fighting Romina. Just sucks that we won't be able to poison her, but I am excited to fight Romina. Mesmer should be fun as well. I haven't done a Mesmer with like a Starfist build in a while. I'm actually curious which would be better for poison. It has to be Poison Hand, right? Because Poison Hand gets a proc of extra damage from poison. It has to be Poison Hand. But like Starfist, I mean, if you throw poison on Starfist, not that you should, because cold is almost assuredly better, or heavy are almost assuredly better on it. But if you throw poison onto Starfist, it would probably do more poison buildup, right? By the end? Let's try that out. I'm curious now. Same with Iron Ball. Let's try all of them just to see what they get to. 40 across the board. Perfect. We do so much damage now. This is great. One, two, three, 6. Yeah, okay. My number is correct. There are 6 Remembrance bosses left, and 8 bosses in total left, plus a PvP fight. Man, if they had made Letta's fight an actual boss fight instead of a PvP gangfest, and it was just Letta and none of the other people showed up, I think that would have been better. I think that would have been better. I just hate the Letta and Friends gangfest. It's so annoying. Millennia Fight go? Oh, Millennia Fight will be easy. Millennia is, of all the bosses on these runs, Millennia is the one I worry about the least. I've arguably more time on Millennia than almost 99% of the player base, if not higher. On Millennia specifically, not Elden Ring. Elden Ring, there's definitely people with more time on Elden Ring, but on Millennia, Godric more than Millennia? I do, yes. I have beaten Millennia with every weapon in the game at this point. Literally every weapon in the game. Every shield, every bow, every ballista. I did a whole thing where I beat her with every single weapon, so. How's it going, Tomcat? Any plans to play Wu Chang? I've already played Wu Chang. I enjoyed Wu Chang, and then they did the censorship stuff, and it made me not want to play that game ever again. But I enjoyed it for when I played it. I thought it was very good. It just makes me sad that they wound up doing all the censorship things for the story. Because mechanically, I enjoyed that game quite a bit. It had really good exploration, it had decent combat, it had decent bosses that were really interesting. There is not a edited video, but there is a, I think the full playthrough or most of the full playthrough up on the VOD channel if you want to. Hello, Loretta. I just got finished killing your non-poisonable compatriot or other variant. Not that that's in the video because I definitely forgot to record the footage for that. But you know what? Just trust me. She died. Okay, she did. I promise. That was hard. Okay. Here, I'll even, you know what? I'll put a recreation of the fight up for you right now. Future Trainer, take it away. Cool. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna do something with that. I have the VOD channel. It's down in the description down there. With the other ones. I had it previously being advertised. I haven't advertised it on my actual YouTube though. I should do that. I'm bad at self-advertising. I barely remember to be like, I have a YouTube channel. I think I do that like 3 times in a run. On a daily basis in a 6-hour stream, which is not frequently. I also got to get a lot more of my VODs up. I haven't made thumbnails for them in a bit. Maybe I'll do that tonight. That's a good idea. I should do that tonight. I've been trying to also, like, any run that I do where it is just for fun or for playing the game, like Wu Chang or like Silksong, I'm trying to put those up on the VOD channel. Don't you touch me. This fucking clean run nights have been the bane of my existence on this run. Stop it. Yeah, anything that I do, I try my best to throw it up on the VOD channel. 20 hours? Something like that? Most of the bosses, like, there was only a couple bosses I really struggled with. And honestly, the biggest problems with that game, when I played it, was I was on the previous patch before they fixed it. And it's now a lot better, but when I played it, they still had the incredibly slow rolling from the ground experience, and the heal took fucking forever, which is really what made that game hard. Everything else, like, all in all, I quite enjoyed it. There were some good bosses in it. And if they had not done any, like, of the weird censorship stuff they did, I probably would have considered playing more. Maybe doing a challenge run of some kind or a different playthrough, but that put me off and rubbed me the wrong way, so I can't do that. I should have 2 levels. I should. We'll do it when we get to Melania's room. It'll be fine. I've lost more runes than this. We'll be okay. I have tried playing Neo. I played Neo 1 a long time ago. Back after I think I played Bloodborne and Demon Souls, and I was looking for another Souls game, and I tried Neo, and I really, really hated it. I've heard Neo 2 was a lot better than Neo 1, so I kind of want to wait for Neo 2 to go on sale, and also to have a credit card again. To be able to play that. But I would definitely be down to try it. I know Neo 3's coming out. Hopefully that game is really good. We also have Mortal Shell 2 coming out, which I hope is really good because Mortal Shell 1 was ass. And then Code Vein 2 is coming out. And I've never played Code Vein, but I know Code Vein is one of these ones that is extraordinarily divisive. You either love it or you hate it. I'm intrigued to see how Code Vein 2 does. Pretty challenging. Yeah, I've heard so many mixed things about that game that I kind of want to check it out at some point. I gotta say, a Souls like that, not a lot of people have played, but I really enjoyed was AI Limit. If you want another, like, it's not expensive, it's like 40 bucks, and that's not on sale either. But AI Limit was very fun. AI Limit was not the hardest game I've ever played, but I really like that game. If you're looking for a new Souls like that's not expensive, check that one out. still haven't played Lords of the Fallen, the new one. Still play that at some point. 41. I only had one level. Only one level. That's okay. All right, let's go beat up Mesmer. What about Wolong? I have seen people play Wolong, and I can honestly say I don't think I have any interest in that game. That game is weird in some of the things that they do in that game. That game is very strange. Played Nine Souls. It's not on the VOD channel, but I played Nine Souls. That game was awesome. Fucking love Nine Souls. Are pretty boring. I've heard not like super great things. I've heard it's very easy. I still want to check it out at some point because I've heard visually it's really interesting looking, and like some of the designs and stuff are really cool, but I definitely have heard not great things about it being hard. Hang on, before we fight Mesmer, I am going to go get more coffee. Then we will fight Mesmer. We'll do Mesmer into Romina, into Letta, into Gideon, into Godfrey, Radabis, PCR, Melania. That's the plan. I will be right back. Hello. Okie dokes. Mesmer, folks. Or something like that. Right, I was going to change my physics so I could have the spike tier for when we eventually swap to our poison hand. Mesmer. I understand why you can poison Mesmer, but him being related to snakes makes it feel like you shouldn't be able to. Like, I get why, but it feels like it's wrong. And I want to say he clears his status in the second phase. Is that right? I don't think I actually rolled that. That was weird. Like sidestep that or something. That was very strange. I also don't know why I thought I would get an attack in there. Phase transition? Am I at that spot? No, okay, we're good. Now phase transition, right? While he's flying in the air? Are we getting a cool one? Bam! Is he still poisoned is the question. He is not still poisoned. Okay, good to know. Oh, every time, man. I'm like, okay, I can just stay in here because he's like super, you know, vulnerable to being hit because he's standing there. Nope, no, that's a bad idea. Bam! God, that's so much damage. I love it. Bam! 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 Shit, how did that not work? I don't understand how that didn't work, but okay. Oh. I already did the Mesmer stuff, right? Or the Mesmer stuff, the Hornsen stuff, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we don't look at explosions. Shit, I do need to dodge still, though. Because this guy definitely has no chill. Okay. Well, I mean, he hasn't exploded yet, right? So if I look away, this counts as not looking at explosions? That counts, right? Right? Probably? I think that counts. Okay. It is wild how many bosses, when they go to phase 2, just remove whatever status I have on them. Some of them I get, like Horaloo, I kind of understand because he's like shedding his old self, so sure. PCR I kind of get because, like, you know, PCR's got his brother showing up and doing all the, but like, I don't understand Mesmer. It's just him, but he removes his eyeball. You know? It's still just Mesmer. Hello, Cozy. How's it going? How are you today? Okay, I can already tell you I don't like this song. I have a personal gripe with it. The song is called 7 Minutes in Hell, and the song is 3 minutes and 6 seconds long. So it's not 7 minutes in hell. It's 3 minutes and 6 seconds in hell. If you're gonna call a song blank minutes, you need to make your song that long. That's the rule. Oh, I didn't do Tialier. That's right. I was gonna do the Tialier stuff. Can I still do that? Because if I can still do that... it would make sense to bring our poison friend, you know? I can't get through? I can't get through? Wanted by a snake outer god? Yeah, something like that. I mean, that might be the explanation as to what happens there, as to why he sheds the, I mean, arguably, I could also... I'm realizing we're talking about Mesmer being a snake. He does shed. Snakes shed, so maybe he's just shedding the poison. Killed PK? I killed PK, but I already talked to Tialier before I killed PK. And I think it's as long as I don't burn the tree, that's where the catalyst is. I'm pretty sure for Tialier. I did. We actually killed Gaius with the deadly poison perfume bottle. They were terrible. Unsurprisingly. The fact that the poison perfume bottles don't work with the consecutive hit talismans is really stupid. Hi, Oliver. Have fun. Maybe in Trigger's room? Okay, that's what I thought. I will go back and check before I kill Romina. I really, really, really want, and I don't think they will, but I really want them to give a solid update to like weapons, spells, and other things when the Tarnished Edition comes out. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. But it'd be cool if it did. Bam! Jump! So what do I need to do for Tialie? Yeah, Monster Hunter Titles update. I haven't seen any info for it, so don't tell me what's going to be in it. I know the Final Fantasy 14 monster. That's it. I haven't seen anything else, so don't tell me like armor sets or nothing. I'm very excited to see it though. I can't wait. Tialie quest line. The toxic coffee again. Tialie. I'm gonna put it here. Tialie. After breaking the rune, discover Saint Trina. Yeah, let him search for it. Did that. Oh, you actually can burn the ceiling tree and you can still do Tialie's quest line. That's not the cutoff for him. Apparently. Interesting. Okay. Just saw the advertisement on PlayStation. I can't wait. I can't wait. Cozy, I appreciate. I want you to know very much your can I tell you detail about y'all's armor set, but not what it looks like. Hi Miki. I'm worried if you tell me a detail about it, I'm gonna know what it is because I know Final Fantasy 14 and I've played the shit out of Final Fantasy 14. So I'm concerned if you tell me the detail, it's gonna make me go, oh, it's that armor set. So I'd prefer no, I think. Because I was gonna say, I appreciate that. I don't know if you did this on purpose. And if you did, bravo. But the Arkells knocking at the door as a Halloween song is a genius inclusion. I don't know if that was on purpose as a Halloween song, but it's genius if it was. It is amazing. Okay, talk to Tialie, who's huddled in a cave, apparently. And then once he invades... Wait until after tomorrow, Miki. 100% tell me. I've managed to avoid the spoiler, and I really want to see it, like, firsthand. It's kind of like with Pokemon. We were talking about this yesterday on the Beeble stream. It's kind of like with Pokemon. Cerebi is really bad for posting all these different, like, leaks and shit like that. And it's like... They report it as news, but it's not. And if you can go in without knowing things, oh my God, is it the greatest? If you can, for all the Pokemon fans out there, if you can from this point on until, I have to imbibe. These don't count as deaths for the record. If from here on out until the game comes out, if you can avoid all spoilers and leaks, no matter what it is, and go in completely blind without knowing any of the new Pokemon, how to evolve them. If you can go in blind as fuck, it is the greatest experience. I did that with Scarlet and Violet, and like finding new Pokemon that I didn't know existed and trying to figure out how to evolve them and stuff, and seeing them evolve without knowing what they turned into was amazing. It was like being a kid again playing the games. It was awesome. So if you can do it, please do it. It's so good. I should probably use my runes. Gonna try it for Gen 10? Yeah, let's go, James. Hi, James. How's it going? It's really good. It's obviously really hard on Twitch, and especially, again, Cerebi is a really good resource, and I don't want this to be me screaming at Cerebi for being terrible, because they're actually a good resource. But Cerebi is turned the world and the belief of what things are acceptable as far as spoilers and whatnot into this insane, oh, everything is fair game. We'll just talk about it because it was already leaked. Yeah, but a leak is not, or a data mine is not the fucking same thing. You know? But yeah, if you can go in blind, it's so good. Before you kick about playing a different game, to be fair, James, I'm behind you. So you'll be able to be here for a little bit. Yes, and I super appreciate you asking before saying, Miki. I really do appreciate that. I think it's Cerebi, it's more Central Leaks. Central Leaks is also really bad. Hi, Pug. How's it going? Central Leaks is also really bad. The problem with Cerebi is that Cerebi reports it as news on their page, and Central Leaks does like put it out. But if it was just one random leaker, right? That wouldn't matter. It wouldn't. Who would care? Because like it doesn't. But then people report on it like it's news because they want to be ahead of the game. Because the way the social media cycle works, if you're not first, you're last. Blah blah blah. And then it makes it in so that the norm is we just talk about leaks and we talk about data mining and we talk about all this stuff that is not actually officially put out there, and it ruins every surprise that you could have in the game. You think I got talked to? I was able to skip a cutscene there. Was that being talked to? I think it was being talked to, right? Respawn, talk, and pass on staying true in his words. Okay, hang on, hang on. Salted him getting angry. Then sit at the grace. I will never forgive you unless you kill me in a combat, and then I will forgive you and I will join you in your fight. For some reason. I don't know why, but this is the story. Do you think I'm scared of your poison? I was born in it. I created it. The poison is mind control, Tialier. Too bad you dropped something related to sleep. It'd be really cool if you dropped something related to poison, but. Okay, now we have to talk to him again. Hang on. He did buff me. I think that's gonna kill me. It only makes me stronger. You're beating the stupid out of him, maybe? Maybe, eh? I like that answer. Okay, talk to him again. Okay, theoretically, that should be good. Thankfully, burning the tree doesn't break this, apparently. Unless Vextra's wrong, which, let's be honest, is very likely. But I definitely agree that, like, Central Leaks is a big problem with it, Pug. I think because if it was one leaker doing it, everyone would be like, oh, it's a leaker, ignore the leaker. But then Cerebi reports on the leaks as news, and then everyone talks about it as a part of the news cycle, and it becomes just like, oh, you play Pokemon, you're expected to know all the leaks and know everything that's gone into this without that. That's not how you should play games, though. You want to know all the stuff? That's fine. But, like, look all the stuff up and then shut the fuck up and keep it to yourself. It drives me to no end when I see people in somebody's chat that are, like, if you find it hard to not spoil stuff when you're watching somebody play a game, I have some really, really good advice on how to avoid spoiling something. What you do is you don't fucking say words. You just don't type in the chat. You don't say anything you just shut up and lurk and enjoy the ride. If you find it too hard, I watch James play games, and watching him sometimes is hard, but I just sit there and shut up because it's more entertaining to watch him try and figure out how to do this puzzle. You know, like when I was in Silk Song figuring out that one puzzle area in the mist, people, meme specifically, was incredibly annoyed that I was so stupid. I eventually got there. And it was amazing, but Meme was very annoyed. But Meme did the right thing and said nothing to me and let me be stupid on my own. What's up, James? Did I say something? I don't. Hey, look, we have to fight Romina. Hi, Romina. Unfortunately, Romina is unable to be poisoned. She's our last full non-poisonable boss. After this, the only one that remains is lovely Elden Beast. This should not be phase 2. Man, when she does that 4 combo, it's so rare and it throws me off every single time. This is phase 2. Yeah. Should I get rotted? That would give me a damage boost. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna worry about it. That move is so mean. She can just do that, and you're just like, okay, well, I guess I'm getting hit here because I decided to follow you and chase you. Sure, I didn't roll. Okay. Give me one of the moves of the boss? Sure. I mean, I probably know it because I fought them in Final Fantasy XIV. I could have Deadly Perfume. That is true. I have no way to remove it, but I could do that. You know what? I like that plan. I haven't done that in a bit. Let's do it. Actually, let's put it there. Okay. I already drank. I'm a fool. Okay, this is going great. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. You saw nothing. Welcome back. Yeah. Yes, I did. You can, I mean, sure. I probably know the move because, like I said, I fought them in Final Fantasy XIV, and I want to say other games, but confidently fought them in Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't played 14 in a bit, but I played the fucking shit out of it all the way through to Endwalker. End of Endwalker. I just haven't played it recently. What's a God Simulator? Hades 2. Hey, it's Hades 2. Whoa! It is definitely more damage. That's like 600 more damage per hit. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. That's like kind of wild. Can I get another poise break? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay, this is definitely phase 2. Yeah, I was planning on it. Hey, did y'all know that, because I didn't know this. Did y'all know that, Romina can skip her phase transition? Was everyone aware of the fact that if you do enough damage, she just doesn't do the transition move? Because I was unaware of this fact. Yeah, I must have staggered her right when she was going to go to the transition, because I cannot think of a single other reason why that would happen like that. What the fuck? Delta attack Omega Planetes. It's a triangle attack. Yeah, cool. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to do this fight. This is going to be great. I can't wait. Have they put the Monster Hunter fight in Final Fantasy XIV yet? Hello, Zook. How's it going? Passing video about this boss's hitboxes. This one was particularly interesting. Go on. Go on. What is it? What happened? What happens with him? Doesn't get until later October. Okay, okay. Arkfeld will be fun. Arkfeld's a good fight. Def made Rolana skip phases. Wild. I have never seen it with Romina before. Hit capsule on portion of her body, but not others. Yeah, that's why you can walk through her her spinning move. It's very, very fun. The spinning move, walking through that is one of the most satisfying ways to dodge a move ever. I love it. Jumping over moves, incredibly satisfying. Sidestepping around the move, where it looks like you're just going for a casual walk where the boss swings at you and like you're just like, I'm gonna walk this way, and then they miss you, incredibly satisfying. Walking straight through Romina's spin out thing, oh my god, it's so good. So good. I love it so much. They're already planning statics. Amazing. How goes the poison run? We're the most toxic thing ever. It's going great. How's it going, Lyron? Stream breakdown of the DLC, boss hitboxes, the visual capsules, and all. Love that. I've definitely taken some time to look at the visual aspects of things with it. With cheat engine and stuff. Also, Zook. Hey, Zook. Zook. Did you see what Matt did? Like the fifth Matt, the creator of the randomizer. Have you been have you been informed? Have you been keeping abreast of the information? Ow. Fallgate Rando is back and updated for the DLC. So you can Fallgate Rando and regular item Rando and enemy Rando all at the same time. He updated and uploaded it last night, so. It's really fun. I've done a Fallgate Rando in the past with Elden Ring, and obviously I did one with Dark Souls as well, since that's, you know, the most recent video on my channel, aside from Class Weapons. Second most recent video on my channel. Third most recent? I don't know. It's a recent video. I don't remember when it came out. But they are really fun. If you've never done one, highly recommend them. Yeah, definitely mention. It's not perfect. They don't have dungeon crawler mode yet, which dungeon crawler mode is my preferred mode because it keeps you, it basically makes the overworld not exist. Man, I'm getting obliterated here. It makes the overworld not exist, so I prefer dungeon crawler mode. But, I mean, it's a fuck ton of work for Matt to do this, so I'm perfectly happy getting it, whatever we can get. Okay, this is kind of Halloween-y cozy. Are you purposely giving me Halloween music? I appreciate it if you are. You're trying? It's going great so far. My two goals with the Fallgate Rando are I'm definitely going to do a DLC one at some point. Probably just DLC, I think. But I for sure want to try and get that Deathless. I've done regular Deathless and Rando Deathless, but I really want to get Fallgate Deathless since I've never done that. And I think that would be very fun. Sounds good. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy HSR. I hope it goes well. Good luck. Doing an Int Faith run with Wing of Estelle and Incance. Love that. Oh my god, I'm getting obliterated. I cannot get this down today. This sucks. Got excited over a new iron. Now you tried it out this morning on your vest. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that. Buying new appliances is an awesome experience. They're just new gadgets and toys. It's just taking a different form. How fancy of an iron are we talking? How fancy do irons even get? As a person that has never ironed their clothes in their entire life, how fancy do irons get? If you put Assassin's Gambit, 2 problems. 1, Assassin's Gambit doesn't cause poison, so I can't use it. That's number 1. Well, I guess 1 problem. 1 problem and 1 answer. That's 1 problem. Part 2, answer part 2 is I don't normally need it. It's just for some reason today is being incredibly stupid. Are you using enemies? It's my rule set. If it don't cause poison, I can't be using it. It was the same with the Rot Run and the Bleed Run, all of it. Stop it. God, you guys are being massive bullies today. Jesus. Golly. And that becomes a slippery slope of, well, if I'm not using enemies, then I'm not using this. I may as well use this. I may, you know, and then we're all of a sudden just going to like the stuff that makes things really easy, right? Like I may as well just use the buckler at that point for parries on PCR. I may, and that, but that doesn't cause poison, but it's okay because I'm not damaging the boss with it. I'm just you know what I mean? What if it actually does, you cut your hand? That is true, you do cut your hand. I don't think it does though, because I've never seen it do that, but I think it's possible you do. Ultimately though, my rule set is if it don't cause poison, we don't want to use it. And it just don't cause poison. It's all it is. Normally I don't even have that much, like I don't use Assassin's Gambit even on runs where I can. And I normally don't have that many problems with that area down there. Today was an abnormality. I haven't died there in weeks. An internal boiler. Ooh, look at you. Now it's a steamer. Dang, that is fancy. So I can put poison affinity on any thing that I want. I decided at the outset of this that I would not do that because I wanted to showcase poison weapons and poison ashes of war. And there's not really a lot of poison ashes of war or poison spells. In fact, there's only 2 poison ash of wars, and there's only fucking like 2 poison spells, one of which puts poison on your weapon, and the other of which is a spell that creates a cloud of poison, which is basically what the Ash of War does. So that's pointless. But I wanted to showcase poison weapons for what they are, which is why like I'm using Storm Stomp with Poisonous because it makes Venomous Fang showcase something really unique, and none of the Poison Ash of Wars can go on to Venomous Fang for some fucking reason, which is incredibly dumb. But I wanted to have Poison be the main point. We did it with the Sleep build, we did it with the Madness build, we did it with the Rot build, and when we get to the Frost and the Bleed builds, which you can also put Frost and Bleed on any weapon with any Ash of War, I won't be using those because the Frost and the Bleed ones, I want to showcase the weapons that actually have Frost and Bleed. Plus, there's like a fuck ton of things that have Frost and Bleed, so I don't really need to worry about it. The poison is weirdly very, again, ignoring poison affinity going on stuff. There's like 11 things that cause poison, and that's it. It's kind of wild because you would think there'd be more, but there aren't. It's very strange. Yes, we have excluded Rot as poison. Yes, we did Rot previously. Rot was its own run, and now we're doing poison, and then the next one will be either Frost or Bleed, depending on. That is not even remotely the right song. If you do a song request, I highly recommend having the URL, the link. It does help with the bot. The bot's kind of an idiot. Could you refund Lyron, please? I'm gonna leave that song because I like that song, but how are you getting? Hang on. Higher and idle lasts a while. I think that's perfectly valid. Poison flower blooms twice. Weirdly, the poison flower blooms twice does not cause poison. The poison flower blooms twice is despite the name, a rot-based Ash of War. It does proc the poison, and it will do the thing the poison mothflight does, but it doesn't cause poison itself. So I cannot use it because it does not cause it. Which feels wrong because you would think that something called the poison flower blooms twice would cause poison, but it doesn't. I don't know. I'll tell you. As bleed on these fists. Totally valid. Totally valid. I have the poison flower blooms twice on my S-Stock. The reason that I'm not using it is because of the interaction with the poison venomous fang and the type of poison that it does. So I could use the poison flower blooms twice. Let's say I was allowing that. Or I could do poison mothflight, but it would consume the poison that I've put on the enemy. And venomous fangs causes deadly poison. Poison venomous fangs causes deadly poison damage for the length of time of regular poison. So I would be sacrificing a fuck ton more damage by just letting the poison tick. So that's the reason we're not using it. Also, can I summon Talia? Please tell me I can summon you. He's not here? Why is he not here? Hang on, we have to go back. Hang on. We also did not allow, because the idea is showcasing obviously poison, I did not allow things like bleed or frost, because although I could put bleed or frost on venomous fangs and it'd be very strong, I didn't want that to take away from the poison that we're doing. What do I need to do here? Am I stupid? After defeating, he drops this. Talk to him again and exhaust his dialogue. He'll now be available as a summon. Did I not do that? Also, Godhood would be Miquella's poison. Sounds like maybe we should let Miquella get Godhood if it's poison. I think that seems right up our alley. Why can't I tell you what Cintrina told me? What am I doing wrong? Am I dumb? Oh, there we go.
Could it please in my
Okay, now we're good? I did all this so I could summon my poison bro on one fight. Now we're good. Okay, perfect. We're also not gonna summon Nathan today, because we already have one poison friend, and unfortunately Nathan does bleed and not poison. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, Trina, didn't you summon Nathan on the rot run? I did. I don't care. I certainly did, and I don't care. Welcome back, Specs. I hope you're feeling well. We do love Nathan. We do love Nathan. This is true.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
Nathan is the best.
Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow this.
That was easy. Yo, claws are like really good in PvP, apparently.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot. With this battle I sent
Okay, I couldn't roll.
it was an honor to face
The B button did not function. I don't understand why, but it didn't. Can Letta be poisoned? She can't be rotted. Can she be poisoned? You'll spend all your beans here doing this? Good! I would rather you spend your beans doing something than sit on them and collect them, unless you're saving them for something to spend them on. My goal is to make it so you have reasons to use your channel points. If I can have everyone in my chat always like 0 or saving for something they want to spend it on, I think I've succeeded.
Needle Knight Ledder and Dryleaf Dane will never allow.
Think she be poisoned? I feel like she can be poisoned. She can be? Okay, cool. All right, this is not quite as smooth as last time, but we're still like, look at the damage that we're doing. We're shredding him.
Patriot.
Tialier, 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 where are you? You're not as reliable as Nathan. Oh God, was that was Erdtree's blessing and that's Golden Vow. Okay, well.
Trina, evermore. I am deeply sorry for doubting you. I am here only to grant St. Trina's singular wish. I will stop Mikula the Kind. He will never become a god.
Okay, somebody's poisoned. Looks like Letta's poisoned. That was fast, Jesus. She's immunity to rot, but her poison resist is that low? That's crazy. They must have done that so you bring Tialier. Okie dokie. Let me go ahead and heal real quick, and then I'm coming, friend!
By way of apology, I will reveal.
She definitely has more poise than Dane does, which does make her a little bit scarier because she takes the hits a little bit better.
Blade, nor the mighty
It's fine. We're gonna shred her. Watch this.
from the hollow of
Shit, hang on. Oh man, we do so much damage, eh? God, Venomous Fangs. I tell you, these weapons. Amazing. Wait, hang on, Toxic. Yeah. Toxic as fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. A middle finger to challenge riders. I agree, Zook. I agree. And it especially annoys me because like her whole thing is she's got this rot immunity, right? But then you pick up her outfit and like its immunity is 29. So it's not even good. Like, if anything, if they really wanted to sell me on her being immune to rot, at the very least, her armor should have had like some insane immunity amount, like 100 or 150 or something. Then I would have believed it. I want all of us to have been has-beens. I do, yes, that is true, Melody. Yes, correct. Yeah. Also, can I be real? I did not know that CG5 was actually a person. I thought that was a meme because I've seen the thing where they're like, everybody thinks that my name is I am CG5 or whatever. That's because I am CG5, whatever that is, that meme. I've seen that. I did not know they were actually like an artist. I just thought that was a meme. Okay, Gideon. That's the wrong spot. That's the catacombs. One moment. Gideon? Yeah, okay, that number's good. All right. They are, and they're catchy as hell. Fair enough. Go. My prediction for Gideon is that we're going to shred him. I think. And we're basically going to use Venomous Fang for all of this, and it should be very, very fast. He's already poisoned. Fantastic. Okay, so one downside. They're a little short. We're not shredding him as much as I thought we were going to, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting this to be a lot better. He's decided to beat me to death. You think if I wait, he'll just die to poison? He's already used his heal. If I get one more hit in, he should die to poison, right? Maybe one more to be safe. Okay, now he should die to poison. Let's see if I'm right. Ah, he figured out where it was. You're not supposed to walk all the way over there. Oh, the poison ran out. Well, now I'm sad. Okay, well. We almost killed him with the poison. I needed one more hit. If I gotten one more hit, then the poison would have killed him. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Chorus sounds like the beginning of the chorus of Bohemian Rhapsody and you can't unhear it. There's a song that pops up on one of my lists sometimes that is literally the middle section of it is the Inspector Gadget theme. And I'm convinced they did it on purpose. Longest death in the game, indeed. How's it going, Ray? Jolanne and Anna and Omen Killer Cleaver with Lion's Claw. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let us go beat up an old man. Which doesn't really describe much of things in this game because, like, 50% or 75% of the bosses, but we're gonna go beat up an old man. That is what's happening right now. who unfortunately shreds his poison at phase 2, which is going to suck. Wow, he's already poisoned? Wow, that was crazy. That was like 2 hits. He's got to have like a 300 or something poison resist, eh? One. Apparently that one missed. 2, 3, 4. We're at like 4 or 5 hits so far. No poison yet. But his poison value, I believe his poison resist goes... I don't know if it's up or down, but it's definitely different than it is with Dear Godfrey. I'm gonna check that. I'm curious if that's higher or lower. But that was great. God, I love that fight. Godfrey, amazing fight. One of, by far, I think one of my top 3 favorite in the game. Godfrey? Not the comedian, fucking Elden Ring. In what world have I ever Googled Godfrey the comedian? Google, you should know me better by now. Come on. Godfrey is 367. Horlu's also 367. It's the same. Horlu's sleep resist is higher though, but all the other stuff is the same. Interesting. And then obviously like negations and absorption is different. But, huh. Want to know the answer about the resist? I did, but I Googled. I appreciate it though. Exists under the arena. Yes, they are definitely considered 2 entities. I'm okay with it too, because like it makes sense for them. Because obviously he's like, the whole idea is he's shedding his Elden Lord thing and becoming his normal self. So I get it. The only one that bugs me is Mesmer, because Mesmer is just Mesmer in both phases. I understand he takes his eyeball out and like he shatters that and he's like, oh, he's now weak to holy or whatever, but he's basically the same fucking dude. Okay, we're gonna use Venomous Fang in phase 1. Yes, this guy right here is who's going to be using it. And then in phase 2, we're going to do the perfume bottle, poison hand strat with poise is the plan. Yes, he gets rid of Siraj, yeah. And the whole idea is it's him shedding this is who I became with the Elden Lord. I need to be my true self to kick your ass. So he becomes Hoarah, which is who his actual character is and what his actual name is and all that stuff. So okay, suppress his anger. Okay, I don't know the reason. I just know that I know that he had Siraj for it, so suppressing the anger makes sense. Okay, there's the poison proc. Wonderful. Okay, so now we do this. That's the wrong button. We do this. I didn't get the poison proc because of course I didn't. And we do 2-hand this and it's 1. Damn it. Okay, and the Elden Ring already, great. Boop, boop. Hang on, I gotta poison up again. Damn it. I was trying to run, I didn't roll. What does that mean for the lands between? Nothing good, but he wasn't really considering that. He was considering his own selfish purposes more than anything, I think. So he didn't really care. That's my understanding of it, at least. Plus, he's been gone for so long anyways. He hasn't given a shit about the lands between in a while. Like, you know? How is that not rolling? Uh-oh. That wasn't a very clean fight, Traneth. Okay, we do this, we do this. We do this, we do this, and I'm ready to do the damage this time. All right. Back. Damn it. I screwed it up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We do this. We do this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay. I've already run out of my buff. That's weird. I thought the buff lasted 30 seconds and then deadly poison lasted 30 seconds. Shouldn't it last the whole time? Am I wrong? Clearly. Come back here. Thank you for acquiescing to my request. I super appreciate it. I would love to poise break right when you go for Elden Stars. I don't know if that was right when you went for Elden Stars, but that was pretty damn close. Okay. Goodbye. Wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's Elden Lord now? This guy. I didn't point at myself, I pointed down, but you get the idea. Perfect. CR time. CR time. Cozy, can you refund Lyron's first one, the album link, please and thank y'all. Yes, Radagon is only immune to bleed. He is able to be poisoned, rotted, or frosted. Well, I guess, sorry, let me rephrase. He's only immune to bleed and madness, and I want to say probably sleep. But he can be rotted, frosted, and poisoned. You're all good, Lyron. It happens every week. Don't even worry about it. And thank you, Cozy. 1 out of 2 gods slain. It's true. All bosses. You know, you say that. It turns out, if you go to Fextra, that's what they say. That's not the case. Most of the bosses just have a ridiculously high sleep resist. And they can actually be put to sleep. Like PK, apparently. Radagon is immune to sleep. He is immune to sleep, madness, death blight, and bleed. Okay, we're doing poison, venomous fang into poison hand. Although this is, you know what? No, we are gonna do the S stock. I haven't done the S stock in a bit. We're gonna do the S stock. We're gonna do the S stock with poison moth flight. Number 1, thrust damage, so just good. But We haven't used this, and I should use this on a boss because we're definitely going to use the other stuff on Malenia. So, here we go. Hi, PCR. Woo, that damage is unimpressive. And that's pierce damage, which he's weak to. That's crazy. Why is the S-Stock so bad? Why is it so trash? I imagine that we're going to get the second proc after, was it 12 hits? 10 to 12 hits? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I shouldn't have gone for, but I did anyways. 7. Only 7! Ooh, what's the bleed amount on this? Or the bleed amount, the poison amount. I thought it was way lower than that. I thought it was in like the low hundreds. And his resist should be like 1100, no? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's higher than 11 or lower than 1100. It probably is. I'm probably just thinking of like all of the big bosses that I have a hard time poisoning and bleeding being 1100, but I bet it's probably lower. Yeah, okay. Wait, that's the wrong button. Oh shit, I reset it all the way. Hang on. Everything's falling apart. There we go. Okay. Why? So it's 124, so it's higher than I thought, but why is the damage so bad? Doesn't it feel like the damage should be a lot better? Because it's pierce damage, right? Boop. Boop. Would probably get poisoned after this move here if I was a betting man. Yep. Yeah, the first hit. That's funny. Okay, sure. Why? Okay, goodbye. Why do you keep doing this move? And why is that the first move that hit me? You stand still. It's not, I don't understand why that didn't work. Normally you just stand still. I guess I didn't duck that time, but I haven't ducked in a while, and that usually is fine. Whatever. Am I gonna get one more poison proc? One more poison proc would be cool if I could get that. Hey, look at that, poison proc. Now the question is can I look cool and still survive? I think I can. We don't look at explosions. That was cheating. He was already dead. And the move still went off. I think that move should have canceled. That was cheating. That was cheating. That was cheating. That just was cheating. Okay. PCR is still Nightmare Fuel release PCR? Yeah. Release PCR was a broken bad boss, and I'm glad they changed it. Okay. You feel so burned out today? Well, I'm glad you have a day off to relax and do fuck all. And I hope you take advantage of it being that way. Okay, I'm gonna add our Melania song up to the queue, and everything else will play after. Don't worry, they'll still play after. I'm gonna go get a refill on a drink, and then we'll kick Melania's ass. Hello. Ah, yes, that's tonight. I hope you're excited. I bet you are. Also, I'm going to turn off song requests now because we're almost at the end of this run, which means that we're almost into Hot God Simulator o'clock, which we're going to be listening to the actual music from that game when that happens. But it's almost Hot God Simulator o'clock. And I don't want to have stuff that's queued up because then it'll be really awkward when I have to like skip it. I don't want to do that. The other thing we have to check is I want to see how much poison buildup we get if I give myself 99 arcane, which we're going to find out after this, okay? Okay. Melania is able to be poisoned. Melania is able to be poisoned. So should be fun. Plus, I'll be honest with you, Venomous Fang might be one of the best weapons on her ever. Claws in general are ridiculously good, but then you factor in the fact that they are this much poison buildup and stuff, like, they're ridiculously good. Whoopsies. Hi, Melania. Unfortunately, we can't just let the poison ticker into second phase because it actually physically can't. Which is, I understand why, because there was a glitch, but it is a little silly and annoying. Oh, that's weird. Melania keeps her poison in phase 2? I must have known that. But I forgot that. That is fascinating. Because none of the other phase 2 bosses seem to. I'm sure I knew that because I've definitely done this fight with poison before and forgot about it, but that is fascinating. Which means she's kept deadly poison basically this entire fight. Why do you think that is? Why do they keep it on Melania, but they didn't keep it for Hoarah, they didn't keep it for Mesmer? You could argue technically Radagon and Elden Beast don't keep it because Elden Beast can't be poisoned at all. Obviously a slightly different situation, but like you could argue. 1 second, ma'am. I'm gonna swap back to this. We'll finish you off with Venomous Fang, the definitive poison weapon in the game. Goodbye, Melania. It's been a pleasure, but in this case, poison beats rot. Although normally not, I definitely prefer Scarlet Rot more than poison. But for this moment, poison beats rot. Wonderful. Okay, let's go find out how much we can get to. I'm curious now. Because Hot Rot Mommy. So you're saying that because she's a Hot Rot Mommy, she's weak and not as strong as the others and has an obvious weakness that nobody else has? That seems rude to say about her. What do you got against Melania? What do you got against Melania? No, well, I mean, that's what you said. I made the point of the fact that it's weird that she has all this poison, like she keeps the poison, but nobody else does. And you come in and you're like, well, she's a Hot Rot Mommy. Oh, okay, so we think that she's not as cool. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. All right, currently, hang on. Currently, 102, okay? 126 and 124. If I had 99 Arcane, it would be 134, 136, and 146, which means Poison Hand, even with this being Poison Venomous Fang, this is the best definitive poison weapon, unless there's something else I'm not thinking about. Hang on. Need a calculator. Does this show how much poison it does? It doesn't say that. Does the other one say that? I have two calculators. Yeah, the other one does, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, if I take all the weapons, including all the shields, and we give ourselves, let's just give ourselves 99 of everything, including the arcane. And we include all of the stuff. The most amount of poison you can get on any weapon is Blood Fiend's Arm, followed by Sword Lance, Great Sword, Watchdog's Great Sword, Troll's Golden Sword, a bunch of great swords are the highest poison amount, but Blood Fiend's Arm is the top, tippity top, with 240 instead of 198. And then the next closest after the 198 is Blood Fiend's Fork at 167. and then we get down to 165s. What if I drop, out of curiosity, the Poison Affinity? It becomes Occult Venomous Fang at 153, followed by Poison Hand at 146, followed by Deadly Poison Perfume Bottle at 113. Cool. Well, Poison, not as good as Rot, but very strong. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that works with Poison. Poison Hand is really good. Venomous Fang, the fact it does Deadly Poison for the entire length of Poison is awesome. I love that. I think that's incredible. The ability to have the Mushroom Crown with Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, obviously with the Rot, really good. I wish there was more poison spells. I wish there was more Poison Ashes of War. You can obviously put Poison Affinity on other things, but I wish there was more things that actually did poison. I feel like the space for Rot is really creative with the butterflies and with the Rot Flower, Scarlet Aeonia that is created. Poison Flower blooms twice, creates Rot. Like, I feel like the Rot design space was more creative than the Poison design space, and I would have loved some more things on the Poison front to make it feel unique and special rather than just another variant of Rot that is not as good. But Poison Starfist and Venomous Fang, which is an incredible weapon, are just really good. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. That was Poison. Bye, YouTube!